Beloved brothers and sisters, another day begins under the Lord's loving care. Today, we will enter God's presence through the powerful Psalm 111, a psalm that awakens gratitude, honor, and admiration for the mighty works of our Father. Every verse reminds us of His faithfulness, revealing a God who is present, attentive, and worthy of all praise. Psalm 111 verse 1 says, "Praise ye the Lord. I will praise the Lord with my whole heart." There comes a moment when the soul realizes that no human achievement can compare to the care of God. The heart begins to recognize how many times the Lord has sustained every step, strengthened weary emotions, quietly protected every path, and kept hope alive through difficult seasons. The Lord's presence transforms the inner life, brings order to troubled thoughts, and fills with peace even the places that were suffocating under the weight of life's burdens. In the comments, write your name and the name of someone who needs to feel God's embrace today. Write with faith and confidence. The Lord sees every hidden tear, knows every battle fought in silence, and remains close to those who seek Him with sincerity. Now, quiet your mind and open your heart before the Lord. Tonight will be a time of gratitude, reverence, and a deep encounter with the faithfulness of God. Lord, when my mind walks back through the paths I have already traveled, I quickly see signs of your presence in places where it seemed impossible to keep going. Every season of life bears the marks of your care. Doors opened in the middle of impossible situations. Strength returned during seasons of deep exhaustion. Heaven's protection guarded every step, even along the most delicate paths. Psalm 111 verse 2 says, "The works of the Lord are great, sought out of all them that have pleasure therein." Your works remain alive before the eyes of those who have learned to look deeply. Food reached the table during difficult times. Rest came to restless thoughts during silent nights. The right people appeared at the right moments. Answers unfolded little by little while the heart was still trying to understand the direction of its own journey. Your work is not limited to extraordinary miracles that capture the attention of crowds. Your hand is also revealed in the quiet details that sustain the soul without drawing attention. An unexpected deliverance along the way, a word received at exactly the right moment, renewed strength after complete exhaustion, a peace that fills the heart during seasons of tension. How many times have you held together emotions that were ready to collapse? How many times has your care preserved dreams that were almost extinguished by fear and sorrow? How many times was heaven working in silence while everything seemed completely still to human eyes? Your faithfulness remains through every season of life. Not one tear has gone unnoticed. Not one sincere prayer has fallen into emptiness. You have remained present in every circumstance, sustaining the heart with patience, mercy, and guidance. The soul is filled with reverence as it realizes that your mighty works continue reaching families, restoring weary minds, strengthening wounded people, and rekindling hope within those who were losing the strength to keep walking. Beloved Lord, receive my gratitude for every deliverance you have given, for every danger you turned away before it came near, for every door you lovingly closed, for every path guarded by your hand, and for every quiet answer sent at the perfect time. I am grateful for daily provision, for the table you have preserved, for health sustained by your care, for my family covered by your protection, for peaceful sleep, and for every tear you have wiped away deep within my soul. How many times did your care arrive first? How many times did your mercy surround my life while my eyes could see nothing but exhaustion? Psalm 111 verse 4 says, "He hath made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and full of compassion." Father, thank you for the wonders I have seen and also for those I never knew about. Thank you for every deliverance on the road, inside my home, in conversations, in decisions, on journeys, in meetings, in farewells, in hurried choices, and in confusing days. Your love reached me before I fell. Your voice guided me before I made the wrong choice. Your peace held me before despair could take over my thoughts. Receive my gratitude for every time your provision arrived in simple ways, small in human eyes, yet immeasurable for someone who desperately needed relief. Thank you for multiplied resources, for bills that were paid, for food placed on the table, for help received, for open opportunities, and for strength given when my body longed for rest, but life still required courage. Lord, I thank you for your invisible protection, for sickness kept away, for difficult news softened by your mercy, for every trap broken apart, for every harsh word prevented from destroying my heart, and for the right person you sent when my soul needed shelter. Your goodness patiently, tenderly, and faithfully mended the broken places within me. Thank you for emotional healing, for silent battles overcome, for nights endured with a heavy heart, and for mornings when your light visited my weary mind. Thank you for the strength to continue, for hope rekindled, and for faith remaining alive even in the middle of difficult questions. My God, every detail you have protected bears your signature. Every escape reveals your compassion. Every new beginning displays your faithfulness. My gratitude rises before you without pretense, without masks, without rehearsed words, only as truth poured out before your altar. Receive my sincere gratitude. I was cared for, I was sustained, I was protected. I was reached by your hand when my own strength was far too small. And now my heart humbly surrenders, looking back without pride, looking to you with confidence, resting in the certainty that you remain my refuge, my help, my guide, and my peace. Dear Father, there are seasons in life that leave the heart weary from carrying so many decisions, so many hidden doubts, and so many thoughts searching for direction. There are days when the mind travels endless roads, seeking security, while the soul longs only to rest in your presence. You know every silent concern. You know the weight of important decisions, the fears hidden behind peaceful smiles, the sleepless nights filled with racing thoughts, and the daily effort to remain steadfast even when the soul longs for rest. Nothing escapes your eyes. When everything seems uncertain, your care continues guiding every detail without fail. The Lord keeps opening safe paths even through seasons covered by uncertainty. Your hand reaches places my own strength can no longer reach. Your wisdom gently illuminates difficult decisions with patience, tenderness, and direction. So often, the heart longs for quick answers, immediate movement, and unmistakable signs at life's crossroads. Yet your presence teaches calm. It teaches mature trust. It teaches true rest along the journey. The Lord is working deeply while time is still shaping realities invisible to human eyes. Beloved Father, place serenity within my weary mind. Pour out peace upon emotions burdened by the pressures of life. Bring clarity where confusion once ruled. Touch the places wounded by the fear of making mistakes, by anxiety about the future, and by painful memories that still try to weaken hope. Your love never abandons me during life's delicate processes. Your voice continues guiding every step even when everything seems silent. Every season of waiting placed before your altar is cared for by heaven. Every tear shed during difficult nights finds comfort within your mercy. Dear Father, remembering your mighty works deeply strengthens my faith. Every memory touched by your mercy rekindles hope within my heart. Every act of care I received in the past becomes spiritual strength to keep believing through weary seasons. No difficult season has ever been able to completely erase the evidence of your love. I remember doors opening when everything seemed locked. I remember renewed strength after nights marked by emotional exhaustion. I remember provision arriving at the exact moment it was needed. I remember words that brought direction during confusing seasons. I remember peace visiting my soul in days filled with worry. Your work remains engraved in the simple moments that will never be forgotten by a heart sensitive to your presence. A hug received at the perfect moment. An unexpected phone call bringing relief. An opportunity appearing after a long season of waiting, a deep calm settling over anxious thoughts. Small acts of your love completely change paths that once seemed to have no way forward. Lord, many scars still carry painful memories, yet even in those places, your compassion has left the marks of healing. You did not allow pain to completely overcome my soul. Your care held together the fragile places within me while I struggled to keep walking through silent battles. Every miracle I have experienced strengthens my confidence to keep moving forward. Every deliverance renews my certainty that your presence remains near. Every answer sent from heaven reveals that no sincere prayer has fallen into emptiness. Your love continues reaching even the deepest places of the human heart. Beloved Father, rekindle within my soul a living, steadfast faith filled with hope. Let no old sorrow have the power to erase the memories of your goodness. Let no fear suffocate the confidence built through your faithful care throughout my journey. Let my mind remain filled with the evidence of your faithfulness. Even during silent seasons, you are still at work. Even when certain paths seem slow, your care continues guiding unseen details. Even in uncertain circumstances, your hand keeps preparing answers, sustaining weary hearts, and strengthening those who choose to remain close to your presence. My heart finds rest as I remember how many times I have been sustained beyond my own strength, how many times the Lord restored my courage, how many times your peace visited my mind during difficult nights, how many times your love kept me from giving up. Your faithfulness remains alive in every memory treasured by my soul. And as I remember all you have already done, a new hope quietly begins to rise within my spirit, bringing renewed strength to keep walking beneath your light, your mercy, and your everlasting care. Dear Father, in your presence, my needs no longer seem like mere human concerns. They come to rest before the only God who is able to sustain every detail of life with perfect love and constant care. No area of my life is hidden from your eyes, and because you know everything about me, my soul is free to bring before you what truly needs your help. You know how much effort lies behind every responsibility I carry each day. You understand the silent burden of financial concerns, and you see every weary thought searching for solutions while my body struggles to remain strong. So often human limitations weigh heavily on my heart and give rise to fears that are difficult to explain. Yet your faithfulness continues to cover my journey, giving me direction to keep moving forward without losing hope. Beloved Lord, pour out your provision upon my home. Breathe abundance over what seems insufficient. Multiply my resources. Open opportunities that are according to your will. Cause the paths prepared by your hands to flourish. May there always be food upon my table and dignity throughout my days. Sustain my responsibilities through your goodness and visit every real need with your mighty care. Look also upon my family. Keep those I love under your holy protection. Cover each precious life with your divine care. Bring peace into homes marked by emotional exhaustion. Restore broken relationships. Strengthen bonds weakened by the burdens of life. Pour out harmony where there has been distance, and let understanding grow where heavy burdens once remained. Eternal Father, touch my mind with clarity so I may handle important decisions without fear holding me back. Grant me wisdom to manage financial choices with balance and maturity. Deliver me from destructive impulses and direct my steps toward the safe paths prepared by your perfect will. Visit my weary emotions as well. There are days when invisible exhaustion weighs more heavily than any material hardship. There are silent battles within that slowly drain my strength. Therefore I ask that your Spirit pour true rest upon my life. Let my mind find serenity in your presence. Let my soul receive relief while you restore what once seemed broken within me. Beloved Lord, after looking upon your mighty works, my soul grows quiet in your presence. The memories of your care awaken a deeper, more genuine surrender, free from haste. Within me, everything slowly becomes still, as though my whole life needed to breathe near you before asking for any answer. I come before your altar carrying everything that weighs upon me, everything that presses against my heart, everything that leaves me weary, and everything I still have not found the courage to speak aloud. You know my real needs, my family concerns, my finances, my decisions, my hidden fears, my long seasons of waiting, my old wounds, and my unanswered questions. Before you, nothing needs to be hidden. Your presence welcomes me with strength and tenderness. The Lord sees beyond my words. You see the details hidden behind silence. You recognize the weariness behind my daily routine, and you understand the exhaustion often reflected only in my eyes. Yet even so, your grace calls me near without harsh demands, without condemnation, and without rejection. Father, teach my soul to rest deeply in you. Remove from within me the restless striving that tries to solve everything through my own strength. Pour serenity over my mind, calm my emotions, establish my steps, and guide my thoughts into a place of trust. Let every anxious rush bow before your wisdom. Let every restless thought give way to your peace. At this moment, I place into your hands everything beyond my own strength. I surrender names, paths, needs, decisions, homes, unfinished conversations, closed doors, delayed dreams, silent pain, and long-standing prayers. Every area of my life now rests before you, receiving your holy care, your constant love, and your perfect guidance. Draw me closer to you with greater sincerity. Let my prayer rise from truth, without rehearsed words, without spiritual pretense, and without empty phrases. I want to seek you with my whole heart, with a living faith, and with a surrender that reaches beyond the surface into the deepest part of my being. I want to be with you in a way that is real, intimate, honest, and completely dependent upon your mercy. Lord, prepare my heart to bring every need before you without desperation. Let my hands be open in your presence. Let my soul stop struggling against time. Let my thoughts find rest in the certainty that your care reaches far beyond what my eyes can see. Your goodness sustains what is still in process, guards what is still growing, and protects what still seems fragile. Stay with me in this sacred silence. Speak to me through peace, guidance, clarity, and hope. Touch the places that still ache. Illuminate the important decisions before me. Renew my exhausted strength. Restore my heart with the gentleness of your spirit. May my entire life come into harmony with your will, free from anxious haste, unnecessary burdens, and fear directing my steps. Beloved Father, receive this surrender as a sincere offering. Everything I am, everything I carry, everything I hope for, everything I need, and even what I do not yet know how to ask for, is laid before you. My family, my future, my provision, my health, my emotions, my plans, and my limitations all rest under your care. Nothing is outside your presence. Draw me closer to you. Take me beyond a shallow prayer life. Give birth within me to a trust that remains steadfast, even through long seasons of waiting. Teach me to stand firm while you prepare answers, open doors, heal memories, strengthen my faith, and align my steps with your purposes. Beloved Lord, you remain faithful throughout the years without ever compromising the purity of your word or abandoning what you have promised to your children. Time passes across the earth, changing circumstances, taking people away, transforming paths, and closing entire chapters of human life. Yet your covenant remains firm above every change. Whatever comes from your mouth carries eternity. No promise grows old in your presence. No word spoken from heaven loses its power during the difficult seasons of life's journey. When so many things in this world seem temporary, your faithfulness rises as a secure refuge for the weary soul. The Lord continues to sustain lives through the same mercy that reached generations long ago. You still hear prayers poured out during silent nights. You continue strengthening those who come before your altar, carrying hidden weaknesses, troubled thoughts, and hopes nearly extinguished by the burdens of life. Dear Father, There is deep comfort in knowing that your love does not change like human emotions that rise and fall with passing days. Your care remains constant. Your compassion stays alive even during seasons when my emotions struggle to find stability. Your eyes remain upon my life even when my mind cannot understand the process I am walking through. So often the waiting feels too long. Certain prayers remain before heaven while my heart struggles against the weariness caused by delay. Yet your word continues to uphold my confidence. Every promise spoken by the Lord carries absolute truth. Every direction given by your Spirit stands secure above every human uncertainty. You never forget those who sincerely seek your presence. The Lord knows every name, every story, every tear, every sacrifice, every hidden pain, and every dream quietly stored within the soul. Nothing is lost before your attention. Nothing is abandoned by your faithfulness. While many voices spread fear, uncertainty, and discouragement, your presence continues to bring stability into my spirit. The Lord keeps leading every path with perfect wisdom, even when I still cannot fully see what you are preparing beyond this present moment. Beloved Father, strengthen my confidence during silent seasons. Guard my hope whenever weary thoughts try to weaken my faith. Build within me a mature confidence that remains steadfast even through life's delays. Let my soul learn to rest in the certainty that your care is still working beyond what my eyes can perceive. Your covenant remains alive over my home. Your goodness continues sustaining my family. Your mercy continues reaching my days. Your presence continues illuminating my path even through seasons when certain answers are still maturing according to the perfect timing of your will. Precious Lord, teach my spirit to remain steadfast without allowing anxiety to consume my thoughts. Teach me to trust even during long journeys. Teach my life to rest upon your promises without allowing fear to weaken my hope. As I stand before you, I understand deep within my soul that your faithfulness does not depend on what my eyes are able to see. It flows from your holy, eternal, perfect, and unchanging character. That truth strengthens me from within and renews my strength to keep moving forward, sustained by the certainty that every word spoken from heaven remains alive before your throne. Lord, the works of your hands carry a truth that passes through time without losing their beauty, strength, or holiness. Everything you do is born from pure wisdom, free from confusion, deception, or human haste. Your ways may seem deep to my eyes, but they are never empty. Your guidance may appear silent for a season, but it is never without direction. When I look at life through spiritual eyes, I realize that you never work halfway. You prepare, shape, correct, mature, sustain, and lead with a perfection that I often understand only after walking through the process. Your hand does not merely open doors, it also teaches me how to walk through them with maturity. Your voice does not simply point out the path, it forms within my soul the wisdom needed to remain on it. Father, there is profound security in knowing that nothing that comes from you is crooked, rushed, or without a holy purpose. Your works are true. Your judgments are righteous. Your guidance is never mixed with human pride or confused desires. The Lord does not lead according to appearances. The Lord leads according to truth. Beloved Father, open my eyes to behold your hand more deeply. Let my faith not depend only on quick signs, but teach me to recognize your faithfulness in quiet processes. Let my confidence grow while you put in order what still seems scattered. Let my hope remain alive while your unseen work prepares what will one day blossom before my eyes. Your righteousness does not wound the soul that surrenders to you. It corrects with love, aligns with wisdom, restores through mercy, and leads with steadfastness. Your truth does not humiliate those who sincerely seek you. It sets free, brings clarity, strengthens, and restores direction. Therefore, my life bows before your holy way of working. I choose your ways above my hurried conclusions. I embrace your guidance above my anxiety. I rest in the certainty that the Lord knows exactly what you are doing, even when my vision can see only a little. Your works are truth and justice. That certainty calms my haste, sustains my hope, and teaches my soul to walk before you with greater serenity. The process may be deep, but your hand is secure. The waiting may be difficult, but your care remains constant. The journey may require patience, but your wisdom never fails. Lead me to see my story through spiritual eyes. Let me not interpret my life only by the weariness of a difficult day, but by the faithfulness that has already brought me this far. Let me not become trapped by the fear of an unanswered prayer, but by the eternal truth that the Lord works with righteousness in every detail. Father, establish within me a mature confidence, the kind that remains standing even when the waiting seems long. A confidence that does not surrender to despair because of delay. A confidence that is not shaken by silence. A confidence that rests upon your character and finds peace in your presence. Everything you do carries life. Everything you lead has purpose. Everything you allow to pass through my journey can be transformed by your hands into wisdom, healing, guidance, and strength. Your justice remains pure. Your truth remains unchanging. Your wisdom stands far above all human understanding. Beloved Lord, my soul remains before your presence in silence and trust. After so many words have been poured out, all that remains is the deep peace the world can never give. Your presence reaches places no one else can see, touches hidden wounds, calms weary thoughts, and sustains life with a tenderness that only heaven possesses. Everything feels lighter when your care surrounds my journey. The burden grows lighter. Restlessness loses its grip. My heart finds rest as it realizes that you are still near, guiding every detail with perfect love, wisdom, and faithfulness. Continue watching over my paths. Continue illuminating my decisions. Continue quietly renewing my strength during difficult days. May your spirit continue breathing peace over my home, serenity over my mind, and hope over my journey. Let no worry become greater than your presence. Let no fear become stronger than your care. May my soul never forget that you continue to be my secure refuge, my faithful guide, and my constant provider through every season of life. If this prayer has touched your heart, leave your name in the comments and share this moment with someone who needs to experience God's peace. Continue with us in the next prayers and remain under the presence of the Lord.